Hey guys, how's it going? This is Khan and welcome to episode 102 of Good or Garbage, the number one place where you can find out what stuff is being sold in a division on a weekly basis to try to help out your build or help out anything that you're trying to do with the game, maybe experiment or whatever. So with this week's Good or Garbage, I'll just give you a bit of a heads up in terms of weapons and all that other stuff. Not anything super amazing that stands out, but man, attachments and mods, especially the attachments, there's a lot of good stuff going on. Some god roll stuff hiding in there, kind of creeping. So if there's anything you've been looking for to kind of deck out your weapon, go ahead and check it out. Be sure to go look down in the description below and check out the heads up section, just in case there's something in particular that's not in the video that I may have not made a video for, but it is still down there. 100% this is the best place to come find out what's going on with the division and the reset. So let's get it. Alright, now let's move on to the attachments for this week. This week over at Camp Clinton at the special equipment vendor, we have quite a few attachments to look at, and starting it off, we have the extended magazine with 119.5% magazine size, comes with 4% critical hit damage and 4.8% rate of fire. So if you are trying to do some PvPing, then this is a pretty nice extended magazine to have. Almost the, this 119 is pretty good. And then having 4% critical hit damage and then that rate of fire bump is pretty nice. Now moving on, we also have the loud vent brake being sold with 18% critical hit damage, 2.5% stability and 2% accuracy. Personally, I'd like to recommend a 19% critical hit damage roll, but we don't have it, so 18 isn't bad. I mean, it's a good placeholder until you can find some 19, but yeah, still you got loud vent brake, 18%. If you don't have something like this, then go ahead and pick it up. Now the last thing is the CQBSS scope. If you're looking for a stability scope, this is the god roll. Go and pick it up. If you are looking for a stability scope, this is the god roll. Go and pick it up. 13.5% stability, 3% critical hit chance, 4% critical hit damage. That's all we really need to say. If you need something like this, you need some more stability, go and pick it up. 200 Phoenix credits, do yourself the service, go grab it. At Camp Hudson, there's a small grip being sold with 19% critical hit damage, 4.5% reload speed, 4.5% optimal range. It's looking pretty godly right here. If you are running some kind of SMG maybe, and you are stacking, of course, into crit, this could be a game changer for you, just because that reload speed will get you back into the action faster. The optimal range will give you a little bit more leeway in terms of distance to get the most amount of damage, plus 19% critical hit damage. Yo, pick it up. At East 53rd Street, there is a heavy magazine spring being sold this week. If you are running Lone Star, you will definitely want to take a look at this. This is the best one I've seen so far this week. It comes with 4% critical hit damage, 3% critical hit chance, and a flat 10% rate of fire increase. Again, if you are looking for something to run with Lone Star, you want to get to the end of your magazine, you can do that faster with rate of fire. You also get your chance, you get your damage, and then hopefully you'll get your buff so that you can get that little mini tack link and rip through anything that's in front of you. At 5th Avenue, there is an Omega rifle suppressor being sold this week with 18.5% headshot damage, 2.5% critical hit chance, 4.5% increase to range, and 48% reduced threat. Now, while this is not the ultimate pentacle god roll, it is a pretty decent roll if you are looking for an Omega rifle suppressor, something to give you some headshot damage on your larger caliber weapons, namely with the sniper rifles and the ARs. You cannot put this type of attachment on any of the SMGs. It is a smaller weapon, those, so this only works for the larger to kind of medium size. It says large caliber muzzle underneath all of the stats, so be sure that you check those things when you start buying attachments if you are new to the game. Now let's go take a look at this week's gear mods. At Dante's Run, there's a prototype performance mod with 5% support station healing speed being sold. If you're looking for something to get a little bit faster of a heal, or you're some kind of healer, then this could work out for you. If you decide to pick it up, let me know in the comment section down below. Over at West 31st Street, there is a Firearms mod being sold. Comes with 263 firearms and 1% critical hit chance. Up until this point, it seemed like a lot of these mods were stamina, so it's nice to see that firearms is in the mix as well. Now this thing comes with 1% critical hit chance, so you will want to stack as many of these as you can to get that crit chance up. This works really well with assault rifles because they natively don't have that much crit chance, so having this and stacking crit damage is a pretty nice combo. If you do decide to pick these up, let me know how many do you need and what kind of build are you using this for. Over at the Cavern, we have the Stamina mod, a nice purple with 190 stamina. Also comes with 3% damage to elites. The stamina roll on this could be a lot better, and so could the damage to elites. But if you are desperate for one of these or want to try it out, then you can go ahead and pick this up as a placeholder. And if I see anything like this better, or any kind of damage to elites mods, I will shout them out on these weekly videos. So be sure to check it out and come back. Now we also have a nice little 264 stamina with 1% critical hit chance. These are a nice little addition to have, especially when you stack all of these. If you get 1% critical hit chance in 5 slots, that's 5% more chance. Plus you have all of this stam, so this would work out really well for a striker build. If you are looking for something like this, definitely go and pick it up. 264 is nothing to laugh at. At East 53rd Street, there is a prototype performance mod with 6.5% support station range. If you are in need of a support station range mod, then you can go ahead over to East 53rd Street and pick it up. At West 46th Street, there is a stamina mod being sold with 263 stamina. It also comes with 3087 skill power. So if you've been looking for a stamina mod and give you some skill power, then you can go over to West 46th Street and check it out. In DZ4 at the vendor, there is a prototype performance mod being sold. 265 firearms plus 2.5% exotic damage resilience. If you're trying to stack that exotic damage resilience and you need them firearms, go over to DZ4, grab that mod and hook it up. Now let's take a look at the 280 to 283 gear score items. At the advanced weaponry vendor in the base of operations, there is a gear score 281 sidearm, the M45A1. If you've been looking for a sidearm and you needed something to kind of get you through, this is not a bad one to have. I used to rock the M45A1 for a while, but my talent was a little bit different. This one has competent on it, and competent will give you 10% extra weapon damage for 15 seconds after using a skill. Now personally, whenever I think of the sidearm, I try to find some utility out of it. Either something like predatory that would give me some health back, something like I don't know, anything that would give me like a status effect, like maybe bleed or some kind of fire, or anything that might even give me back my skills faster or some more skill power. Personally, I like having my sidearms with some kind of utility to them, but this could help you out. You may be in the middle of a reload and you may be on the verge of death, and having that extra 10% after using a skill could save your life. So you never know, this might work out for some people depending on their playstyle. If you do decide to pick this up, let me know in the comment section down below, or if you are looking for a particular type of sidearm, leave a comment down below and I'll try and keep an eye out for you for the future weeks of Good or Garbage. At the Wolves Den, there is a classic M60 light machine gun with a gear score of 283 being sold this week. I know this is not the most popular type of weapon, the light machine guns, especially this type with 100 round mags, but me personally, this was always one of my favorite light machine gun types to use. I was always a fan of the Hungry Hog. I know a lot of people didn't really like them, but I thought they were a lot of fun. 100 round mags, plus it had really good base damage. This decent damage for what it is. I don't recommend this for PvP, or PvE maybe okay, but yeah, definitely for PvP Definitely not. But this was a lot of fun, or this type of gun is a lot of fun. And with the game being what it is in its lifespan, having fun, I think, is the most important thing if you're, gonna seriously just play the game. Most people already have, the weapons and stuff that they really, really want. So just go out there and have some fun and enjoy the game for what it is. Now, the talents that we have for this weapon are Adept, Fierce, and Meticulous. Meticulous for this type of weapon has always been a great thing to have. 25% chance to instantly refill the magazine, and then that refill is free bullets. Like, you don't lose any bullets from your stash, and then it's instantly reloaded into the magazine, and then you just get to keep shooting. So you get to shoot like for ridiculous periods of time. So it's a lot of fun. Like, if you have never tried doing that, I definitely recommend that you try doing it. It's a lot of fun, especially with an extended mag, 200 rounds, and then that thing just gets refilled to another 200 rounds. It's just ridiculously fun. That's all I can say. So the talents, looking at it, we have Fierce and then we have Adept, because I would say keep Meticulous. Now with Fierce, if you can hit those requirements, then go for it, but it seems a little bit hard. Adept, another one that seems a little bit hard because it is quite a split. But if you are going to put something on this, I would say maybe Destructive or even Deadly, because both of these talents run with giving you some more critical hit chance. But you guys decide what you want to do with this. But again, if you ever find one of these light machine guns that are a little bit slower firing, have 100 rounds in the mag, and then has Meticulous on it, give it a try. Let me know what you think. It is a lot of fun. That's just something that I like to do to have fun with this game. So yeah, I would say try it out. Just have some fun if you don't really have that much to do and you've already collected most of your sets and weapons. All right, guys, that is it for this week's Good or Garbage, episode number 102. Thank you guys for all of the support with the Division videos. Thank you guys for just coming every week to come and check out these videos to make sure that you're not missing anything that might help out your build or make your agent just that little bit stronger. Because over 100 and some odd weeks, I'm telling you, that's what it's all about. It's all about those incremental increases. If you find something that's just a little bit better, week after week after week, that little bit better turns into a lot better. And yeah, that's the end of the game. That's what it's all about. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying the global events that are going on this week and going on all this month. What is it that you guys are missing? Is there anything that you guys are still having trouble finding? Is there anything that you were looking for last week's global event that you didn't seem to find? Let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you again for all of the support. Much love to all of you guys, the supporters, the sponsor squad, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.